Hi, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel or welcome to my video. I wanted to talk to you about letting go. I know it's two simple words that are so hard and so hard to accomplish sometimes. And that's with relationships, with the past, with future. You can, hold on to the future in a sense. But just letting go and letting the universe take care of what it needs to take care of, or letting God take care of what He needs to take care of. Letting go is probably one of those things that are really deep in my heart, because I have a problem with letting go and not feeling good enough, and what if this, or what if you could have done this, or what if you could have done this, right? Um, but sometimes holding on is so unhealthy for you and so unhealthy for your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit, that you're actually hurting yourself more by holding on to something that is so poisonous to you. Even though you don't realize how poisonous it is, sometimes you have to take a step back, let the storm blow over, and realize how poisonous that situation, that person, or that circumstance is to you. Sometimes we hold on to pain because that's all we know. And unfortunately, there's so much more to life, and you have to realize it and take charge of your life before you allow your life to happen, right? So to let go, you have to, one, realize something is unhealthy for you. Realize that maybe there may be another way to go about something, or to do something, or not, or to be with someone. If it's a relationship, you have to really take a step back and ask yourself, is this friend or boyfriend or girlfriend healthy for me? Am I happy? Not so much what they're doing for me as in material wise, but what are they doing for my soul? Are they productive in my life? Do they push me to be a better person, or do they hold me back? I just read this story the other day of this girl who her boyfriend didn't like her to have long hair, and she dyed her hair red, and he made fun of her. And he wanted her to dress a certain way and do certain things. And she became very toxic to herself. And she realized she was so unhappy. She wanted to look a certain way, but she couldn't, because this one individual, her boyfriend, didn't want her to look that way because he was insecure, whatever the factors may be. At the end of the day, if someone loves you, they don't really care about what you look like, in the sense, of course, they want you to take care of yourself because that's loving yourself. But if you want to cut your hair, they're going to be supportive. If that's something you want to do to your own self, that's something you want to do to make you happy. So anyways, she got out of the relationship, and she realized at the end of the day, it wasn't her that was ugly and all of this stuff, it was him. So she was able to step back, take herself out of the situation, and realize how unhealthy this relationship was, and how unhealthy this man made her, because he made her so insecure about how she looked and how she felt about herself. And that's just one example of you having to let go of a relationship. And sometimes it could be your mom or your dad, and they're toxic to you, and you have to let go. You can still love them from afar. I know it's so hard. I'm not telling you to stop loving someone, but sometimes it's unhealthy for you to have that person in your life. And you have to take a step back and kind of cleanse yourself and clear your mind and clear your soul, and really evaluate the situation, evaluate the people, and how it's affecting your life. You can love someone, but not have them a part of your life. I have several people that I love and I truly care about, but they're not a part of my life. It is a very unhealthy situation to be in. But I still love them. I still care for them, and I'll still pray for them. But for them to be in my life, it's not a healthy situation for me, myself, and my soul, and my future, right? So It could be anyone. It doesn't have to be just relationships. Sometimes you have to, go through that storm and kind of get out of it. You have to go through the storm of letting go to get out of it and to really take yourself back and realize, what exactly are you doing? What exactly makes you happy? Where exactly do you want to be? And sometimes you have to separate yourself from everyone for just a short amount of time, even if it's like a couple weeks, just to kind of stay at home and read some books, or go find a new activity that you've been wanting to do, or really finding yourself again from that unhealthy relationship will help brighten the light and realize, okay, maybe this is not the things that I want in life. Maybe this is not the person I want in life. I know it's so much easier said than done, but would you much rather be unhealthy in an unhealthy relationship, or healthy and no relationship? I mean, is it really about you as a health-wise, or you as, a leech-wise? Meaning you're leeching onto something that's so unhealthy for you that you are unable to let go because you know nothing else. There is so much more to this world. Don't be a leech. Leech onto yourself. Leech onto who you are. Find out who you are and why you were created and what you were supposed to do in this world. And then the right people will come into your world. And I'm not saying don't love them. Don't love the people you're not supposed to be around. Love them. Care for them. Root for them. Tell them, you want nothing but the best for them, but you want to be separated from them in the sense of you just need to be healthy again. And sometimes two magnets should not be together. You have the negative and the positive, and positives do not connect, and negative do not connect. They retract, right? So just find yourself again. And it may take a year. Hey, it may take you a year to get out of that relationship. But as long as you're working towards something every day, you're trying to find yourself and you're trying to manifest what you want in life, it will just happen because you're working towards something else. And if that person's meant to be, they will be meant to be. They will be in your world. That's how the world works, right? We don't own anyone. We don't own any individual. Everyone is their own individual person. We don't own anyone, and no one owns us. No one owns us. So that's one thing that, especially us Americans have, is that we're trying to own everything. We're trying to own this whole world. And it's impossible because you can't own something that's not yours. And those people are not yours. Now they can love you and they can be with you, but you are not owning them. And you need to realize that no one owns you. You are who you are. No one makes who you are. You make who you are. And how you see that is by finding yourself. Sometimes it takes years. It's been taking me years to start finding myself. Years. I'm still in that progress. And today, for example, I was like, man, I don't want to make a video. No one really cares what I have to say. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. But then I listened to this video that talks about just doing it. Just see where it takes you. And that's where I'm letting go. I'm letting go of not worrying about it anymore. Not worrying about who's going to watch it, because I know some people are going to watch it who don't like me. And it's okay. It's okay. Letting go of just finding out who you are, and everything else is just going to come together. And just allow it to come together. There's no timeline in this world. You are not supposed to be married, have kids, and all of this stuff by 30. God didn't say you have to be married and have kids and have all of this stuff by 30. If you don't, you're nobody, right? Because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. If you don't have a Valentine's Day, no one loves you. And I keep seeing these memes saying, oh, if your son is, or your child is your Valentine's, they don't want you either, blah, 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 blah. But Valentine's Day, what is that? It's a man-made thing. I love people all the time, and I show my love all the time. So even I know I'm rambling, but even that shows possession, and that you own someone, and you're supposed to own someone for this special day, but you don't own anyone. And no one owns you. And I know I'm rambling, but just find yourself. Find who you are in this process of letting go. And just let the pain and the anguish and the emotional trauma and the emotional baggage just slowly fall off. You're not supposed to just throw it off one day and it's just miraculously everything goes together. That's not how it works. A diamond does not become a diamond without pressure and all of these aspects, right? It's the same process. You're chipping away at finding who you are, and every time you hit that new layer, it's like, does this person belong in my life? Does this person not belong in my life? It's kind of like once you're awakened and your eyes are open for once, you start realizing a lot more, and then it's so much easier to let go and let just God do his work and let the universe do its work. And that's exactly what happened to me. Chipping away. 5-6 years ago, I was suffering through like severe depression. I still have it every once in a while, but severe depression, and I just had to let it go. I had to let a lot of things go in my life, and realizing who I am and what I want in life. And I'm still there, and I'm still figuring out things, but I am a lot more awake now than I was 5 years ago. And it was just by shedding a lot of things in my life, and shedding a lot of people, shedding a lot of anguish, shedding a lot of pain, a lot of things that happened in my life that was not necessarily directed towards me, but it did happen to me, if that makes any sense. So let go. That's step one. Let go. Realize you don't own anyone. You control your life. Even if it takes a couple years, you control it. You decide if you want that job or not. You decide if you want that person in your life or not. No one makes those decisions for you. No one. And that's what's so cool about this world is once you're awake, you realize so much about this world. And you realize that, one, you can't control anyone. You can't control anything, or you can't control life. You just have to love the life that's given to you and find out why it was given to you. So yeah, let go. Even if this video doesn't resonate with you in some aspects, maybe it'll resonate with you later down the road when you're awake a little bit more, right? So I just want to say, you guys, you have a blessed day, and really inform yourself of who you are. Go explore the world. Go explore. One thing I like to do is explore different formats of working out. That's one thing I love doing. There is no suffer cycle, but I still haven't really given it a chance, and I've been thinking about it, but there's not really a workout I haven't done that I can that I detest, but it actually finds who I am and what I love, and I love pushing my body to the limit. And that's something that took me 5 years to find out. And I work now as a fitness instructor, so but you wouldn't believe the kind of road I had to even get here, and the road that now is transpiring right now. So I just want to tell you, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are so much more than this world is telling you. You are so much more, and realize it, because you are more. You are beautiful. You are someone, and if someone's telling you you're not, know that you are. Their opinion does not define who you are. It never will, because you define who you are. No one defines you. No one owns you. You own yourself. And that's it. You have a blessed day. Bye.